Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. To start off, we're going to be taking Raw Sienna from ABH Modern Renaissance palette, and this is going to start off as our transition shade. Next, we're taking the color Burnt Orange, and this is going right below the first shade we just applied. Next, we're taking the shade Rugar, and this is going to go directly into the crease. We're going to just lightly dust it in there, and the reason why I picked that shade is because the orange is really going to balance out the purples we're going to be using soon. Next, grabbing the purple shade in the Morphe 35B palette and mixing that with Beno Fesco from the first palette. This is going to go on the outer V and slightly dragged all the way into the crease. And I'm going to go in with this brush and then a fluffy brush to really blend all the colors in with one another. Grabbing the purple shade right below it, this is going to go on the outer half of the lid and then the inner part of the lid, and this is when we're going to start creating the halo eye effect. So I did go in with two different brushes because this look, you're going to see I go back in with multiple brushes because it requires a lot of blending. So with this smaller brush, I'm really getting into the crease because you want that thin purple line, but mostly focusing the color on the outer and inner part of the lid. Okay, now grabbing the darkest purple in that palette, we're going to be applying this purple on the edges of the purple we just applied. So that way, the more inner you go, the lighter the purple gets. The outer you go, the more darker, making a gradient effect. And the same thing, taking a fluffy brush and just really blending everything together so nothing just looks like choppy. It's just all fused ingredient. Okay, I didn't show it, but what I did was that same Morphe palette, I grabbed the darkest purple shade from earlier and the black in that palette, just a little bit to make a dark purple. And this is going to go on the edges even like further like out, just to give the eye look some depth. Now I did with some concealer cut the middle of the eye just so that the shade we're going to be applying pops out, and I did wet it. The shade I'm using is from Makeup Geek, their foiled eyeshadow in Grandstand. I'm just going to pop this right in the middle. Moving on to face, we're going to start off with foundation, and this is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. And with a brush, we're just going to be blending that all over the face. Moving on to concealer, this is nothing new. Using Tarte Shade Tape in the lightest shade, we're going to put this under the eye, tip of the nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead, and just with the beauty blender, just blend that all in. Now using Laura Mercier translucent powder, we're going to bake the under eye and the sides of the nose. ABH contour kit in the middle shade. This side of my face, I did really crazy, but I do like fix it later, so you're gonna have to deal with like it looking stupid until I fix it later on in the video. Same contour kit, now we're bronzing the temples of the forehead. As you can see, I already did the C motion where I clean under my contour just because I couldn't stand looking at how muddy my face looked. Now we're just going to be wiping away all the excess powder and just blending everything in the face so we don't look cakey. Moving on to under the eye, we're going to take raw sienna and put that all over the lower lash line. And then grab the two darkest shades from the Morphe palette and put that on the outer and inner part of the lash line, kind of creating a halo effect on the lash line. And then popping grandstand right in the middle, just like what we did to the top but to the bottom. Okay, moving on to highlight. So Hollywood highlighter, because look at me, I look bomb. This is like a very like one of my favorite like gold highlights. So cheekbones, tip of the nose, and the inner corners. Okay, now it's time for lips, and this is ColourPop's lippy stick in the shade Aquarius. I think this is the shade that Kathleen Lights collabed with them. And yeah, just a really nice nude color. So this is the eye up close. This is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!